inside school. They don't, yeah, kind of faults me. They don't have mean they don't have enough teacher in there. I mean to say subject wise. And uh-huh. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay. No, that is a, if you tell them it is a teacher's fault, right? Because he or she can teach the student and he or she can follow the syllabus and he teach everything, right? But teacher always involved in different activity in according to government, because any work in there then involve the teacher. That's why they don't have enough time to teach them, but it is a excuse, I think so. At least teacher, they can teach student all kind of what they know about it. Maybe they don't know about strong vocabulary or grammar, that's why they never teach them, right? Okay. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Right, you are right. They don't have, even though if you talk about that kind of, that is a less grammar in the English subject, English book, less, right? That's why teacher never teach fundamental, they never clear the student fundamental. They only teach according to books. That is a less, that is a you cannot know about everything grammar through book, because that is a subjective, right? If you go out of subject, then you can learn and know about deeply about grammar. That is a uh-huh. Right. Okay. Right. Hmm. Hmm. Of course, absolutely, this platform is a good platform. I always interact with good speaker, fluent speaker, professional people who are working in different department and different sector. They want to enhance their spoken part due to their professional life. And if you talk about language learning, because we don't have language partner and we don't get atmosphere to interact with anyone in English. That's why if you come to online and you get someone in through platform, you get any language cooler, no, and you interact with them in English. Right now we don't know each other native language. That's why we have to speak each other in English, right? then this kind of free platform is a better to language learning, because you cannot tell your friend I want to practice with you in language. It may be your friend doesn't have time to talk with you in English, and you never get enthusiastic to talk with your friend in English. If you practice with new co-learner, then you eager to know about that person, which part he or she is, and what kind of that person, their culture, their food, their atmosphere. You want to know everything, right? Then while talking we know also everything, and we practice also, we get our fluency, including our confidence, right? Yeah, that's why this kind of platform is a good, and I get lots of benefit through platform. And obviously, and who created this kind of platform, and we should gratitude that person. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Right. Right. Oh, right. Yeah, right, right. That's why we people depend in this type of platform, right? Because of this kind of platform create atmosphere also, and provide cooler now also. Right, 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 right. Because of, even though you see, no one can get overnight, right? And who are good speaker, they were also a beginner at once, right? Then language improves slowly. We have to only know about technique and formula. We should not worry about it. Who speak good English, then we should not worry about it, because you know and everyone knows, slow learner and advanced learner, it has, right? Then someone they speak speedily and they can learn speedily, that's why they become a fluent speaker. And who are slow learner, they slowly learn, observe, and they implement and they improve their language. That's why we have to wait, right? Right. Hmm. Right, right, right. It depends only practice. That's why practice makes perfect, right? I know Sudha Murthy, founders. Yeah, Narayan Murthy. Hmm. 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 Right. It happens. It happens. Yeah, it happens because if you, yeah, yeah, because if you never talk with anyone regularly, okay, and if you never talk with anyone only 1 week, after that if you start talking in English, definitely you lose your confidence and you lose your fluency. After few minutes you catch everything. That is, it happens. Right, 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 right. Hmm. Right. Because of convent in school, they make a mandatory. Right. They do mandatory. They tell all children or student you have to speak inside English, and you interact each other in English. You don't use your native language. That's why student they started talking each other with friends in English. After that, slowly they directly, indirectly, consciously, unconsciously they trained their mind, right? That's why they can speak fluently. Hmm. 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 Yeah, you are right. But if you talk about language, then even though illiterate people, they can speak fluently. Even though you see Delhi, Mumbai beggars, they can speak fluently. They don't have degree on their hands, right? Because of due to environment, they get atmosphere in there. Because street vendors, they interact with different state people, different country people, they have to speak in English. Different tourist people, they come and they purchase something from their vendors, street vendors, then they have to speak with them in English. That's why they can speak fluently. Or if you talk about student, well educated, they belong to in family and they go to school in government school, they cannot speak in English because they don't get atmosphere, right? And they don't know about how to make sentences. They don't know what is verb and what is object. Yeah, that's why it they cannot speak with anyone in English. They cannot make a sentences, and they don't know how to. They only know English is a subject. They don't know English is a language. And our education system always takes exam. They only depend subject, and we have to write only theory. We don't speak in language practical. That is a big issue. They take oral test only question answer session, but that is a in our native language. They ask in English and we have to reply in native language, right? That is a oral means that practical. But that is not they have a long so many student, 50 student, one teacher, they have to finish 50 student interview within 2 hours. Then they never focus about how to speak in English. They never tell them you have to speak in English. They how they reply, it's okay, right? Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Mhm. Right. Mhm. Right. Because it is depend upon person to person. Yeah, depend upon person to person. It's okay. Doesn't matter who study in native board there, right? State board. But they can speak. If they try, then definitely they can speak, right? But that's why language is a learnable skill. It doesn't require any degree percentage in a score, and that's why language is just like a driving and swimming. And if you want